Hello friends, welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm Kerry Wood, pastor of the Goldston Methodist Church in Goldston, North Carolina, and we're continuing to ask the big question this week, what did Jesus do? And the bigger answer comes to us again, continuing in the Gospel of Matthew from yesterday's section, Matthew 27, this time reading verses 50 through 54. Hear now these words. And when Jesus had cried out again in a loud voice, he gave up his spirit. At that moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The earth shook, the rocks split, and the tombs broke open. The bodies of many holy people who had died were raised to life. They came out of the tombs after Jesus' resurrection and went into the holy city and appeared to many people. When the centurion and those who were with him guarding Jesus saw the earthquake and all that had happened, they were terrified and exclaimed, "Surely he was the Son of God." A lot of stuff happened around Jesus at the same moment that Jesus completed what he came to do. When Jesus died, the earth shook, the curtain was torn, and people came out of their graves. Now, this all sounds weird, unbelievable, and beyond our comprehension. And I think that's done on purpose because the actions of Jesus Christ as he gave himself up for us are beyond human understanding, beyond our human ability to even figure out exactly what was going on when Jesus took sin and shame and took them with him into the grave. The curtain that's being described here is the curtain that separated the most holy place from the holy place in the heart of the Jewish temple. You see, that most holy place was the place where they kept the Ark of the Covenant, and they believed that this was the place that God would actually appear on the earth, and the high priest, the guy who was the most close to divine in terms of the Jewish faith of that time, he was only allowed into that most holy place under the strictest of conditions and only at a very specific time of the year. And when this curtain was ripped from top to bottom, this was God's action saying Jesus did something when he died on the cross. The veil between divine and human, this separation, the holiness of Jesus, the completion of his sacrifice means that the holiness of God has been released out of the most holy place into the most every place. And by most every place, I mean every place to the uttermost. There is nowhere that God's holiness, because of Jesus' death, cannot reach. And so Jesus, when he died for you and me. Not even the passage of more than 2,000 years stops the holiness from going forth. That's what Jesus did. And I'll see you tomorrow for our next daily devotion.